Hi students, today we are going to learn about layers. This is the last topic in unit 2. What is a layer? A layer can be a thought of a separate document that resides on the top of a main one, all the existing with one window. If I want to manipulate a block of HTML code independently, then we use layers. Layer can be a block of HTML that can be manipulated independently from other blocks on the page. How we create these layers on a web page? By using a div tag, we can create these layers. For example, I created a background layer on an image and then I placed text on the top of it. First image and then text on that image. One or more layers. Tag that is used for creating layers is div tag. We can use div tag with various attributes to create divisions. Using CSS we can create layers of various divisions. CSS layers refer to applying z-index property to the elements. Why we use this z-index is elements that overlap with each other in layers. For referring those layers, we use z-index property. Z-index property is used along with the position property to create an effects to the layers. For example, I place two layers. One is at the top and the other one is at the bottom. In the previous case, we have seen that one is image. On that image, I have placed some text. For placing those text, we use z-index property with an index value 1 and 2. 1 for image and 2 for text. Whatever the index starts, that is the starting layer, and the next one is next layer that appears on the layer above the first layer. You can specify which element should come on top and which element should come at bottom. We can change the places of the layers by using this index. A z-index property can help you to create more complex web pages. These are the properties that are used in div tag. Z-index with value n. Position may be either absolute or relative. We can fix the position of the layer by relative and absolutes. Left top width height. Left from the margin and top from the beginning of the page. Width and height properties of the layer. How we maintain the z-index? Z-index are maintained as a stack of layers. The contents are maintained by the browser as a stack of layers. The background image is placed first with text and image on the top. For that we have taken z-index with a value 1. The lowest layer appears on the top of the background has z-index 1 and the next one with 2, so on numbers. For each div tag we should specify z-index which determines where the layer is placed on a stack. I have taken 4 layers with z-index values -1, 1, 2, 3. It maintains the layers in this order. Next one is position, absolute and relative. Divisions are placed on the screen. The screen top leftmost corner starts at pixel 00. If I design a page, then the beginning of the page screen appears image or text from the top of the page and left side of the page. For that we are using left and top. The placement of the layer is based on absolute and relative positions. Left with n value, top with n value. The locations of these division cells in pixels. We can place the division on the screen by specifying top left corner. Default value is from the left top 0, width and height. The size of the divisions in pixels. This is the syntax for div tag. Div with style background color red, width, height, position property, top, left, z index. Let's see the example for these programs with the individual properties. Let's start with the position program. This is about position attribute that is used in div tag. Here I have taken 3 classes with A, B, C. A with relative position and BC with absolute positions. For identifying, I have taken border color with 3 pixel solid red and with B class with blue color, C class with green. Let's see the output of this program. This is the output of this program. Here the red color border is relative address, relative, and blue, green are absolutes. For that I have taken position absolute from the top 0 with color blue. Similarly, green with absolute value. Div class A, class B, class C. This is about relative and absolute. Let's see the next example for Z index property. Here I am taking image and text. As we said in the explanation part, image and text. For that I have taken image. Let the position be absolute. By default left value is from 0 pixel. Similarly top with 0. And Z index with value -1. This is the lower layer. That means image appears back and text appears on the image. image with the source attribute. Image with source attribute width and height. That means with how much width and height the image should appear. Here I am taking the paragraph. Here the z index of the image is -1. It will be placed behind the heading. This is the program for z index. Let's see the output for this. This is the output of this program. Here I place the z index as -1 for the image. That means the text appear on the image. Image will be as the lowest layer, and on that we are placing some text. Let's see another example. This is with different layers for better understanding. Here I am taking two layers. Layer 1. Here this layer 1 appear on the top. There. Here I am taking the z index as 2. Which layer should appear on the top? Layer 1. Let's check this. This is the output of this program. Here, see the code. Layer 1 is on top. Layer 2 is behind layer 1. We have specified the index with for layer 2 index 1 and layer 1 index 2. That means the lowest layer is here is 2. If I want layer 2 should be placed on the top, then we will write like this. We have already used two layers. For that, z index 1 and 2 is over. Here, that's why I am taking z index 3 and 4. Now, layer 1 is at the bottom and layer 2 is on the top of layer 1. Yes, if you observe it, you will find that here layer 1 is on the top and here layer 2 is on the top. This is the sample program with all attributes of div tag: style, width, height, position, top, left, z index. Till now we have seen that different attributes like z index, various widths and heights, positions. Now we will see with all the attributes div tag. Tag, div tag, the style attribute, background color with value red. Next attribute is width. Next height. Position, relative, top, left, finally z index. Here I am taking index 2 for z index. Two. Similarly, I am taking another layer with layer 1. Background color with yellow. Another layer. Here the starting layer is layer 1, on that layer 2 and then layer 3. Let's see the output for this. This is the output of these layers. Yes. Layer 2 with index 1, that's why it is at the bottom. Layer 2 with the index 3, that is on the top of the page. With this we conclude our layers topic. CSS gives you opportunity to create layers on various divisions. Z-index property is used to maintain elements without overlapping with each other. It also maintains the position property to create the effective of layers. Layer tag is used to position and animate elements in a page. Layer can be thought of as a separate document that resides on the top of a main page. All the existing documents with one window. These are the important questions in this unit. What is CSS? What are the advantages of CSS? How can you integrate CSS on a web page? For this you have to write the different CSS styles like inline, external, internal. And the next one is properties and values in the styles. For this we have seen different properties like text, background images, border properties. Next one is explain about div and span tags. Finally write about layers. Thank you.